Raptors fans, I've got some breaking news that could shake up everything about our start to the 2023-2024 season. You won't want to miss this. It's going to have a huge impact on how the Raptors perform out of the gate, and it could lead to some unexpected lineups when we face the Cavaliers on October 23rd. But before we dive into all the details, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell, so you're always in the loop with the latest Raptors news and updates. Both are dealing with AC joint injuries, and while they're back at practice, there's a lot you need to know about their timelines for returning to the court. According to Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic, Barrett is progressing well, but he's not quite ready for contact. Trust me, you'll want to stick around until the end, because this news could change everything about how we see the Raptors this season. Let's start with two players everyone's been asking about, RJ Barrett and rookie Jacoby Walter. He's being listed as day-to-day, which means we could see him return soon. However, and here's the kicker, it's looking unlikely that Barrett will be ready for the season opener against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, this is a huge deal. Barrett is one of our key players, and not having him for the season opener could impact our chances of getting off to a strong start. The good news, once he's back to full health, he shouldn't miss too much time. But how will the Raptors adapt if Barrett isn't ready for Game 1? His absence delays his development and puts more pressure on the rest of the team, especially the young players, to step up. But here's a thought. Could Walter's absence be an opportunity for someone else to seize the spotlight? Next, we've got some encouraging news on Bruce Brown Jr., who has been sidelined following off-season knee surgery. For the first time since his surgery, Brown was seen shooting during Raptors practice on Monday. Now let's talk about Jacoby Walter. This rookie is packed with potential, but his recovery is a bit behind Barrett's. Rajakovic mentioned that Walter is about a week to 10 days behind Barrett, meaning we might not see him in action until November. Walter's injury is particularly tough because, as a first-round pick, the Raptors were banking on him to contribute early and often. Will his return be a game-changer? I think so, but let me know your thoughts in the comments below. The next big update is about Immanuel Quickley. While it's still unclear exactly when Brown will be fully back, the fact that he's now moving and shooting is a great sign. Raptors fans, get excited because when Brown is healthy, his experience and defensive presence are going to be critical, especially in a young and evolving lineup. That's a huge step forward. Rajakovic confirmed that Brown has progressed from just spot-up shooting to light movement, which means he's on track, but still not ready for full contact or game action. If you've been following the preseason, you know that Quickley has been dealing with a thumb sprain. The good news is that he's back. Quickley played in the Raptors' final preseason game and is expected to be fully ready to go for the season opener. This is fantastic news for the Raptors' backcourt, especially with Barrett's status in question. Quickley's combination of speed, shooting, and basketball IQ makes him a key piece for this Raptors team. And don't forget, he's wearing a thumb brace, but it doesn't seem to be slowing him down. Finally, let's talk about Kelly Olynyk. This is where things get a bit concerning. Olynyk has been dealing with a back injury, and right now it's unclear whether he'll be ready for the season opener. Without Olynyk, Toronto's front-court rotation gets a lot more complicated. The team may have to rely more on younger or less experienced players, which could lead to some interesting matchups early in the season. Olynyk's absence could be a significant blow, especially considering the Raptors' thin depth in the front court behind Jakob Poeltl. Now here's the big question. If RJ Barrett and Kelly Olynyk are both unavailable for the opener, who steps into their spots? From what we're hearing, it looks like Grady Dick and Ochai Agbaji are the frontrunners to step into the starting lineup alongside Scotty Barnes, Immanuel Quickley and Jakob Poeltl. Olynyk brings a lot of veteran savvy and spacing, so not having him in the lineup could change the dynamics of how the Raptors run their offense. This potential lineup has a lot of young talent, but also some questions about consistency, especially against a team like Cleveland. It's a lineup that may surprise some teams early on, especially with Ochai Agbaji's defensive capabilities on the wing. With Scotty Barnes taking on a bigger role and Grady Dick potentially getting the start, this could be a glimpse into the future of the Raptors' core. Barnes will need to continue his evolution as a playmaker and scorer, while Grady Dick, if he starts, will have the opportunity to showcase his shooting range and versatility. As we get closer to the season opener, these injury updates are going to be crucial for the Raptors' plans. With R.J. Barrett, Jacoby Walter, Bruce Brown, and Kelly Olynyk all at various stages of recovery, the next couple of weeks will tell us a lot about what this Raptors team will look like heading into the regular season. But here's where it gets interesting. Could this young, dynamic lineup create a new identity for the Raptors? Will this early adversity actually strengthen the team moving forward? Raptors fans, I want to hear your predictions. Drop a comment below and let me know how you feel about this potential starting five. What do you think of these updates? Can the Raptors handle the early season adversity? Do you believe in the next man up mentality for this squad? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next big update. But here's the bottom line. This is a team with a lot of young talent and a huge opportunity to grow and surprise people early on, especially with some new faces potentially stepping into key roles. Now it's your turn. This season is going to be a wild ride, and we're just getting started. Stay tuned, Raptors Nation. Big things are coming.